In this video, we will explore about how did India go from a struggling post-colonial economy to becoming one of the world's fastest-growing nations. We'll explore the top 5 key pillars that transformed India's economy, from reforms to booming industries, and how the nation overcame its toughest challenges. Chapter 1. Historical background. In 1947, India gained independence from British rule. At that time, India's economy was mostly based on farming, such as rice, wheat, and pulses, and it heavily relied on buying goods from other countries. Colonial policies had leaving infrastructure weak and manufacturing almost non-existent. For example, Britain used Indian cotton in its textile factories in England, rather than building factories here and developing India. In the early decades, from the 1950s to the 70s, India adopted a socialist-style, centrally planned economy with 5-year plans focused on self-reliance. Chapter 2. Top 5 economic turning points. Let's highlight 5 key moments that shaped India's economy. Number 1. The Green Revolution, led by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan in the 1960s, introduced high-yield seeds and modern farming methods, helping India boost food production and fight hunger. Number 2. In 1969, India nationalized 14 major private banks, giving the government greater control over credit. This allowed funds to be directed toward farming, small industries, and rural development. And the move was led by then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Number 3. In 1991, India launched a major economic liberalization, marking a turning point in its history. The government opened up the economy to foreign investments and allowed businesses to operate more freely. This reform was led by Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, under the leadership of Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao. Number 4. In the late 1990s and 2000, India experienced a major IT boom, positioning itself as the global back office. India became the go-to destination for outsourcing IT services, creating millions of jobs and driving exports. This transformation was led by industry leaders like Infosys Narayan Murthy, Wipro's Azim Premji, and Tata Consultancy Services led by Ratan Tata. Number 5. In the early 2000s, India launched the Digital India Initiative and introduced GST, transforming the economy. Digital India pushed for digital services in sectors like education and healthcare, while GST simplified the tax system. Today, India ranks second globally in digital wallet adoption. It's behind China, with over 1.2 billion mobile users. Chapter 3. Growth sectors leading India's economy. Now, let's take a look at the top growth sectors where India is leading, ranked by their contribution to GDP and employment. But before that, let's understand what GDP is. Gross domestic product. It's the total monetary value of all goods and services produced within a country over the span of a year. It serves as a key indicator of a nation's economic output and overall economic health. Number 1. IT services and telecom. The services sector is the largest contributor to India's GDP, accounting for over 55% of the total. This includes information technology and telecom, with IT alone contributing 8% to GDP. Around 30 to 35% of India's population is employed in this sector, with urban areas seeing a large share of jobs in IT and telecom. Number 2. Agriculture. Despite its GDP contribution of around 17 to 18%, agriculture is still the backbone of rural India. It provides employment to approximately 60% of the population, especially in villages where farming and related activities dominate the workforce. Number 3. Manufacturing and automobiles. The manufacturing sector, including automobiles, contributes about 16 to 17% to India's GDP. It employs around 10 to 12% of the population. India is a major car exporter, and the automobile industry alone accounts for 7.1% of GDP, providing millions of jobs, particularly in industrial hubs. Number 4. Pharmaceuticals. The pharmaceutical sector is a significant player in global trade, contributing about 1.72% to India's GDP. Although it employs around 1 to 2% of the population, India is known as the pharmacy of the world, producing affordable generic medicines that are exported globally. Number 5. Construction and real estate. Construction and real estate together contribute approximately 8% to India's GDP. This sector employs about 10 to 12% of the population. With large-scale urban development and infrastructure projects driving employment, particularly in cities and growing towns. Chapter 4. Top 5 challenges India is facing. Number 1. Poverty and unemployment. Poverty and unemployment have always been a major concern in India. However, the country took a bold step with initiatives like the Rural Employment Act. Under this program, villagers engage in local projects such as work around ponds or other community-related tasks, earning a daily wage for a few hours of work. This initiative has helped break the cycle of poverty and support rural communities in their growth. Number 2. Corruption. Corruption was a major issue, but India started fighting back through digitization. With transparent online government tenders and digital payments, the chance for corruption was greatly reduced. These changes are helping make the system more accountable and trustworthy. Number 3. Inequality. Inequality is still a big problem, but India has implemented various welfare programs to bridge the gap. Schemes like food security, subsidies, and healthcare are aimed at making sure that no one is left behind in this economic race. Number 4. Infrastructure gaps. India's infrastructure was once lagging, but recent years have seen a transformation. Huge investments in highways, railways, and logistics have connected the country like never before. These developments are fueling growth and improving the quality of life for millions. Number 5. Brain drain. For decades, young talent leaving for opportunities abroad, but now things are changing. India's growing startup culture and the return of global professionals have turned this brain drain into a brain gain. It's a new era where the brightest minds are now choosing to build India's future. Chapter 5. India's future. To become third largest economy by 2030. By 2030, India is expected to become the third largest economy in the world, overtaking many other countries. With a young workforce, growing businesses, and smart investments, India is ready to become a global leader. Which turning point do you think made the biggest impact on India's economy? Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe Topy 5 for more videos on how countries evolve economically only on Topy 5.